Well, hello, this is David de Hilster, and I'm doing a little video tutorial for our MyBB forums, or the Natural Philosophers forums. There have been a lot of questions and comments about what it can and can't do. It does quite a lot. Some people are not being able to do some things that are quite common, and I wanted to show you some of that. First, we'll just log out. So you can see it. You come in here, you can register, and it'll send you email, etc. You have to agree to their policy, etc., etc., and you just follow the directions, and you'll get a confirmation email. So I'm going to log in. I'm just going to click on login, and I already have that remembered. So your username, password, remember me. And it's coming in to log in. I am an admin, so you're going to see more than you're probably going to see normally. If you are coming in and want to just see the latest posts or view today's post, you can click on any of these at the very top, and you can see there are no results for viewing new posts because I've already looked at them. View today's posts, then you will see those for just today. So that's one way you can get to things directly or quickly. The forums themselves, you can just click on the very top and you can see here. Let's go to one that has a lot of posts. I want to show you a couple things about this. Number one is that, let's see, again, here's one with 6 posts. Oops. Of course, I can edit that. You can't. But there's one that's created a poll by Franklin here. Some things and some people have been talking. You can see this. Now, there is another way to see all of this. If you come over to this side over here, the thread modes, you can click on this and go into what we call a threaded mode. What that will do is you'll see Franklin's first post and then all the other posts in this older traditional way of showing these posts. So you can do that if you would like. Again, that's just at the top here, thread mode. I can go back to linear mode, and there we go. We're back to our linear mode. Now, the other thing you can do too is, of course, subscribe to this thread. That will happen when you make a reply. I'm going to go into it. It's a brand new area and show you a couple of things. And in there, I'll show you how you can do that. So let's go to the Sandbox area. One of the questions is how do I post? Well, if there's even nothing in there and you want to post, that means I want to post a thread in there. Posting a thread means I want to start a conversation with a subject, and that's what this is. So this is a Sandbox area, Dave's demo thread. Here is what I did when recording a help demo. Okay, now let's say I want to add a image. People say, oh, I can't do that, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to come in here, click on it, and this brings up my browser, my own computer, and I can put somebody in there. And let's put in Michelson and Morley, just for the heck of it. Now there it is. It's chosen that. I've got to come over here, add attachment. Now that is now added. And now I can do all kinds of things. I can insert it into the post. So let's say I wanted to put it right here, an image. So I've gone up here, insert it into the post. It does this attachment equals 5. Now that's how I can get it in there. Now I can say, I can do a preview of the post. Let's see if it puts it in there. It does show me a preview of the post, and there is the image. So I can then go ahead and post that thread. So voila, I think I can put up to 5 into that. And so now you see I have this. If I click on it, you can then see, in fact, the picture, which I don't know how to, it just opened up a whole new one. That's what it did. Okay. So there you go. Some people were saying you couldn't, and they didn't know how to do that. Let's do another thing. One of the problems is people are saying, well, I only see the latest ones. If I go to a big forum that's got lots of stuff there, here's 10 posts to the physics questions. You can see 9 replies in the original post. Oh my gosh, I've got to go through, because I don't know, Franklin cut and pasted everything that ever happened beforehand, which is, I guess, okay. And you're saying, well, what do I do? Well, what you can do is up here, you can say a new reply. And in that new reply, it's saying, well, I don't have to go anywhere. So I want to find out what's happening, and maybe I'll reply, maybe I won't. Well, I get my full reply where I can put in attachment, not the quick one, and guess what happens? The thread review is newest first. So this shows me all the newest ones in line, and I can go down and see those. This is posted by de Hilster, and it gives me a very good idea of what's going on. So that is something that you can do. Now, when I also make a post reply, I can say subscribe and receive email notifications of these replies. So I can make signatures if I want to put my signature there. I can add, again, a file and add that attachment for someone to see. So there are lots of things you can do here. You can also quote people. I'm not sure, I haven't quoted people here, but you know, that's also possible. You can see that will actually go to the those little arrows will actually go to the actual thing these people said, those threads. So that gives you a little bit of an idea of how you can go about using this and doing replies and putting images in, and also seeing things in reverse order so that you can actually do something. Let's see, what do we have here? You have code, you have PHP, insert a quote. So I can insert a quote here. I can come down and say, well, Franklin said this, so I put in here, and then I come down and say, this is nonsense. Okay, and then I would preview the post, and you can see it quoted that Franklin, blah, 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 this is nonsense. So, I mean, you can go ahead. I'm not going to post that because this is just a demo. So I hope you enjoyed this and hope this will help you out a little bit using this. It's pretty good. It's a pretty darn good system. Bruce Nappy really picked it out, and I agreed that this is a good system.